Oh, is my render super high? It's not. Okay. Can I not lag, please? Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't know people are still on W Plays. Kind of forgot about that. What is up? I think Instagram Reels would truly cook my brain in seconds. I don't really feel like clicking on that. You want to tell me what you're working on? Deep Slate located in the Super Chunk? Are you gonna do anything about that? Possibly. I might have to mine it. Cookiesy 900 pp background. I mean, technically that was a 0 pp play, but I get ya. Man, I am exhausted. It's been a long week of work. Very glad I don't work next few days. Which means I need to make progress on the digging. It's time. Mhm. Do that. Okay. Where are you placing that, by the way, Kelvin? I'm trying to think of a place in my head where that would actually work, but nothing's coming to mind. New ranked map is making you farm score. What got ranked? Angel of Darkness. I don't know what that is. Is it a long map? $244. Okay, so it's a short map. Double spam map with a couple space streams. I see. Do that. This song's so good. Aim. Incredible. The world's hardest skill. Honestly, aiming in a speed map is harder than being a neurosurgeon.
Hello, I like money.
Last guy goat just
Whoa.
resubbed for 37 months. 37 million billion years.
I love 37 million billion years. It's a pretty short amount of time. How you doing, Skygoat? I was gonna say something funnier, but then I'm running on fumes today. I have very little brain capacity at the moment. Dare I say, even a very little brain power. Yeah. I just finished my last day of work for the week, so currently my fuel tank is at empty. Now, why was a student throwing an entire desk at someone else? Why would they be doing this? Surely there's a good reason. I'm very curious to know the difference. Well, why would this happen in Europe? A girl dumped her entire water bottle on his head because she was mad at him, and then he got mad. I mean, kind of valid crash out, but like, definitely an overreaction still. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen someone legitimately throw a desk. Honestly, I'm surprised this is on Spotify. I feel like we're truly creating one of the most cooked generations ever. Just a perfect mix of terrible things coming together. Yeah, I mean, bringing weed to school is basically a genius idea, actually. Especially in middle school. I don't know. It's one of those things that just feels stupid to me because it's like bringing that stuff to school is literally just stupid. Like, just do it at home or whatever. Or just do it anywhere that isn't a place that you would actually get in trouble for it, you know? Still, though, probably better weed than 10 hours of Instagram Reels. Although, realistically, they're probably doing both. Instagram Reels might be the most addictive substance ever created. I don't know, I've just never seen a single good video out of Instagram Reels ever. Like, even TikTok and YouTube Shorts, I've seen one good thing every once in a while. When I mean good, I mean something that isn't a net, like, drain on your brain, dude. Okay, Albert Einstein. No. Those are the people who are watching Instagram Reels for 10 hours a day. It's like someone who would smoke so much to the point where they actually loop back around into being a complete genius. You just do a really stupidly high dosage, you actually unlock the secrets. Like, I watched a single Instagram reel and I'm pretty sure my brain started buzzing. And I could start seeing sounds. Yeah, and that's what I think too. Like, if you're gonna be doing weed, especially in like middle and high school, you really should be doing it somewhere where adults can't catch you. Like, doing it at school is literally just asking for trouble. Like, unwanted or just unneeded attention. Unlike unless it's like the whole point of why you're doing it, for the thrill of it, I guess. But like, that's just stupid. It's not worth doing. Oh well. Honestly, you probably would get better results putting Instagram Reels and TikToks on the smartboard. They actually would probably like your class more than any other class. I need to get up right now and go invest in real slate. Wow. I should have done that in 2007. You know, when I was 8 years old. Slate reels. I should start creating YouTube, or not YouTube, Instagram reels of this. Slate reels. Yeah, also that's horrific results. Literally beyond cooked. Sure, you need drugs to just live in New Jersey. It's actually required by the state that you are drugged so you can cope with the fact that you live in New Jersey. No, that's completely fair ideal. I'm completely drained, like just no neurons firing anymore. Good night. Get some rest. Okay, being in 7th or 8th grade without the ability to read is unbelievably embarrassing. Time to send them back to the mines. I mean, look, if you can watch Instagram Reels while you're mining for coal, it might actually be more efficient to just send them to the mines. What kind of products do you need, Honk? What kind of knickknacks are you trying to purchase? For doohickeys. Deep slate. Wait, I should just buy actual deep slate. I don't know why I haven't done this yet. +2. Is that an album? Or are you just saying words? Words. Okay. I'm trying to remember that one thing you sent me one time. It was something about the pyramids. I can't remember. I swear you sent me, I don't know if it was an Instagram reel or something else about Giza or something. Maybe I'm misremembering. Maybe it wasn't you who sent me that brain rot. But I feel like it was you. Leaning Pyramid of Giza. Also, wait. Also, can't read is a slight exaggeration, but the majority are below grade level. Yeah. Yeah, that's insane. I bought a property in Egypt, and what they do for you is they give you the property. That's what it was. I can't believe that they just give you the property. Incredible. Yeah, so basically you're just getting an entire class worth of kids who basically just cannot keep up with the material that you're trying to teach them. And you basically have to try and get them to progress further in reading without ever being able to get them onto the level that you are trying to teach in the first place. That's basically how I'm understanding that. I'd believe it. Send them to China. You need more pairs of jeans. True. According to the ELA teachers, it takes almost a month for them to write a 5-paragraph essay. That is depressing. I don't really know what grade you're supposed to be able to do that in, but I feel like you definitely should be able to write a basic, very short essay by then. Yeah, exactly. Like, you need to be able to write a rough draft in one class period. I remember doing stuff like that. I think the problem I had in school, not to say I was like a genius kid or anything, but like, I feel like the problem I had in school a lot was, I feel like because even kids in my age group were already on that downward trend of not being able to read or write anywhere near their grade level, I felt like the classes were just stupidly easy a lot of the time because they couldn't focus on the actual task at hand. They literally had to basically teach below the grade level just to have kids be able to pass the class. The amount of complaining and resistance you get when you ask them to read 3 paragraphs, answer 5 short questions is insane. That just sounds like normal schoolwork. I don't know, man. That's insane. Oh. Senior year, you had 1 month to write a 5-paragraph essay about character. See, at that point, that teacher's checked out or something, because that is insane. That sounds like something you do in like 2 class periods at most. By that point. What's up, Thor? How you doing? All right, let's start another little row here. Right here. 112. Yeah, did it all the night before, 3 hours, and you hate writing. Yeah, no, exactly. Like, you literally should be able to do that by next day, is what I mean. The fact that... I don't know, man. Again, I wouldn't really consider myself that, like, good or smart of a student, but I feel like some people truly just did not comprehend school in any way. And it kind of baffles me. Like, I didn't like school, but, like, just no curiosity to even try and digest any of the information is kind of absurd. Or if for no other reason, like, learning the material will just make your life easier because it's less thinking than if you were behind by a couple grades and you literally can't comprehend what you're looking at or need to do. Oh. I don't know, man. Wiring in college, I'm gonna take 3 writing classes for an engineering major. Yeah. Yeah, okay. In a scenario like that, it's kind of like... when you reach college, you shouldn't be doing things you don't want to do. But definitely in like middle school and high school, you should have kids try and learn a basic competency in most things, if possible. Biggest concern is there's no honest C student anymore. Either kids are all A's or near failing, if not failing. There isn't kids who might not be the brightest, but yeah, I mean... at least in my experience, school for me was like this. Most subjects, I didn't really have a problem digesting information. But because I hated doing schoolwork and would just avoid doing it at all costs, I usually was averaging closer to B's and C's in a lot of classes because I refused to do more than the bare minimum. But, like, not because I couldn't learn the subject matter. It's more just, like, I hated doing schoolwork. But, like, not being able to process information at all is very much more worrying than just a student who doesn't want to do schoolwork, I think. You're on year 3 of college and only now picked a major you feel like doing. I see. Yeah, no, we really... telling a kid by 18 they need to know exactly what they want to do for the rest of their life is unbelievably absurd. I don't know why we do it this way, but yeah, it clearly doesn't work for everyone. I mean, it didn't work for me, I know that. Oh well. And then for some reason, some of your friends who knew they could just inherit family business stopped doing classes at all. Well, I think that might be the reason. I don't see why you would keep doing classes if you have $1 million bergillion waiting for you in some amount of time. Obviously, in reality, that's not a good idea at all, but... yeah, that makes a lot more sense. But yeah, that's even more idiotic in that case. Yeah, I've heard a number of horror stories about college advisors. Yeah, that's incredible. You have credit in this class. How about we put you in this class? Yeah. God. Incredible. So hold on. Important text? No, not really. Need to charge my phone though. There we go. Caught down the registration thing. Doesn't close even if you... Huh. So basically you have to just do their job for yourself. Like for them, I guess. Incredible work. Shout out to your amazing advisor who didn't tell you needed a foreign language requirement until your last year. So you needed to somehow pass a reading test in French by the end of the year or take what? What do you even do in that scenario? Like, what did you end up doing? Yeah, that's kind of ridiculous. Like, I kind of understand why you would do it that way, but it just doesn't make sense to, like, not let people be able to take the classes they need to take. Unless you just have way too many students, but like that's not on the student. Or shouldn't be. That sounds so frustrating, Skygoat. But at least you got it over with. I wonder how much of that French you've even retained. It'd be hilarious if you haven't retained any of it at this point. It sounds kind of useless, to be honest. $9K freshmen, some $1K weren't able to get housing, have to live in barracks. Yeah, I mean, like, that's... Again, that shouldn't be the student's problem. You shouldn't be accepting more students than you can physically take. So stupid. You can read some French Twitch chats and some articles, but you can't speak or write it at all. Yeah, that sounds exactly right. And that would probably be the same exact way I mean, that's how I passed my Spanish class, pretty much. I did the absolute bare minimum to pass the class, and I definitely can't read or write Spanish at all, and hardly know any of it. And that was, like, years ago, so now I don't remember any of it. Honk might be onto a true. Except in reality, this person doesn't exist at all. Ouch. High school classes were absurdly easy. Yeah, I agree. I feel like high school overall was pretty easy. The only reason I didn't get straight A's in high school was literally because I refused to do... Honestly, for a lot of classes, I just refused to do homework almost outright. I would only ever do projects that were actually worth a lot of my grade. And then just not do homework at all. And since I know that I wasn't going to, like, college for a long time, because I literally had no clue what I wanted to do after high school, I didn't feel inclined to really try to get into a good school or anything. Used to want to go to Ivy League school, so you always kept your grades up. Yeah. No, I realized pretty early on that I was not going to figure out what I wanted to do by the time I finished high school. Oh yeah, that too. If you were an Ivy League student, Honk, we would actually deep fry you and then serve you with mustard. Your high school is filled with snobby teachers. You got coloring assignments after your classes. Oh boy. Yeah, I feel like my generation or like my specific age group of kids was like already on the way to basically reaching kindergarten level high school classes. But evidently, my classes were definitely real classes compared to what high school has become now, from just anecdotes that I hear. Ended up playing the three, and okay, I see, yeah. Was it like a practical reason, like close to home, or just like has the programs that you want, or some mix of that? Best choice overall. Well, that's good. You were top 5 in class leading to junior year, then you realize you just want to be a teacher, stressing. Chilled last 2 years, did more fun stuff, top 25. Yeah, I mean, if you were able to chill and still be top 25, that's super, like, that's just good. Also helps you to support a mom who was insane, forcing to get insane grades. Oh man, if I told you guys the reactions I got from family about my slipping grades in high school, you would probably get upset. Like upset on my behalf, I mean. It's time to play Factorio. I literally was thinking about Factorio like a week ago. I've never played that game, never really watched gameplay of it. But I definitely feel like it's a game that if I understood it in short enough time, I would probably sink hundreds of hours into. Also, wait, let me see what you said. 2.5 hours away from home. Number 5 engineering in the U.S. Decent acceptance rate, so you didn't have to stress. Wide variety of people, very little snobbishness. That sounds like very much a nice place to be then. I think you made the right call just from that description. Because you don't strike me as a very snobbish person. I think snobbish people would not be into 20-hour sessions of Instagram Reels. Yeah. I just wish I had more time, Thor. That's the problem. I don't have enough... It is Thor. It is... Plasma sent this to me on stream like a month or 2 ago or something, and I'm just like, wait, that's that song. But it's also just like a chill song on its own. But yeah, I don't know, man. I just don't have enough time to play more games right now. At least if I want to get this project done anytime this century. Or literally this decade. You can barely play it till you have considerable free time. Yeah. Oh, man. I wish I didn't have to work full-time and also be responsible and have things to do and someone to care for and yeah, it's too much. Too much. Honestly, I should just close this right now and just get on Instagram Reels. Also, morning table tennis, Sissy. How are you doing? How are you recovering? Oh. Dead chicken. It's okay, we could probably get another. There we go. Oh! Another big slime just spawned up right above me. Do you mind? Wow, it's gonna be crazy once they learn about the moon landing. Google giggles. Wait, this is a good idea. I feel like I've said this out loud before and it sounds insane, but sometimes I just look at the moon and I'm just like, that's just a PNG in the sky. Like, I obviously believe the moon's real, but like, sometimes it really just does feel like it's a fake thing that shouldn't exist. Like a literal PNG in the sky. Yeah, it's just like they put a PNG in the sky. Dude, it just looks so fake sometimes. Like it's beautiful, but it's also just insane. Like it doesn't look real sometimes. Like I can kind of understand how someone would be so skeptical that we went there. Truman Show. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. One of these days I'm gonna just learn that none of you are real and the sun isn't real and it's not actually gonna blow up in a couple billion years. Hi, what's up, Sarah? How you doing? Also, less pain, regains some range of motion. That's good. That's good. I hope you can make as full of a recovery as possible. They put a white cheese PNG on our blue sky. I think he might be onto something. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I just have a very surreal experience sometimes when I look out into the world. I'm just like, that isn't real. But obviously it is, and I do believe it's real. But just sometimes it's hard to believe that the things that I see with my eyes can be real. You know? We live in a very strange world. I should start staring at the sun. I think that might be good for me. Okay, but like the sun as a concept, I feel is also kind of insane. Like there's this burning hot plasma ball thing that's just so insanely bright and hot that just exists, but it's just at the right distance for us to be able to live on this rock that floats in space. And also, if it disappeared in an instant, it would take us 7 whole minutes to know that that happened. There would be 7 minutes where we just wouldn't know, because light isn't faster than that. Is it bad that you have not seen a single star at night ever? That means you live somewhere with a very polluted sky. You drive 5 minutes away, you can see the Milky Way family where you live. That to me is absurd. I've never been anywhere where the sky was that clear. But I also feel like even my own area where I lived, the night sky became harder and harder to see as I grew up. Which is kind of sad to think about. It's very faint. Yeah, but still. The fact that it's visible at all is insane. What would you do if there was a tornado in my backyard right now? Just a little guy. I'd be like, wow, I have a backyard? That would be my first thought. In my room? I'd be like, wow, I don't think that's possible. Perhaps this is a GIF in my room. Wait, what if tornadoes were actually just GIFs in motion? Like, just not actually real, tangible things? I should start deconstructing my reality. Waiting for the next Salt Lake City tornado. I'm not. Wait. Excellent idea. If I see a tornado in Salt Lake City, I should head over to it, get a cowboy hat and a saddle, and just ride the tornado. Maybe get a lasso, too, for good measure. For more control. The truth teller. It's even at the bottom of the Salt Lake. That's a good question. Probably Atlantis. No, there's no salt in the Salt Lake. Come on now. Who told you that? Instagram Reels? YouTube Shorts?
Thank you.
Thank you for the follow. Molten salt. It's actually not molten salt, it's Morton salt. If you know, you know. I bought a property in Salt Lake City, and what they do for is they give you the salt. Dude, I was thinking on a play on words on that exact phrase. I was brewing in my brain. You beat me to the punch. Oh, you have no idea, Thor. Honk is literally trying to convert me into an Instagram Reels watcher. TikTok user. Man, I don't use any of this stuff. I've accidentally gone on a few binges of YouTube Shorts and I legitimately felt my brain buzzing. It's the most uncanny feeling ever. Remember Vine? I never used Vine either. King Buck, 1 spoonful. No, YouTube Shorts is legitimately awful. Like, it's not even like a funny awful. It's literally just bad. The only reason I ever use YouTube Shorts is for, like, a very few select channels that upload actually good shorts. Like Nile Red and Vsauce. You know, if you think about it, this is basically Instagram Reels, just without any of the AI stuff. Thinking about that one Kanye West Vision reel of that guy going behind the fast food What are you talking about? Hey Thor, how do you feel about a 6-7? How do you feel about this? Oh wait, Skygo, if you're here, how often do you hear 6-7 in your classroom? You don't like it. What, man, you don't like funny number? You really don't. You really don't need to know. Oh man. I'm getting too old. Honk is gonna be the engineer who sees the number 67, freaks out, and then everything blows up. I believe they collect a paycheck. I like how Lockheed and Martin are different in this scenario, rather just being Lockheed Martin. Like, they're just two people. You're gonna be hired by them personally. Just two guys, Lockheed and Martin. Also, please don't get hired by the company that literally makes stuff to kill people overseas. Well, actually, Rio, that just makes every number equally funny. That means every number is funny. Oh, yeah. You know, I should join ICE and just collect my salary. I love detaining people for no reason. I am so excited for the future, man. We stop living in interesting times, please? I just want to dig my blocks in peace. The nothing ever happens stock is dropping fast right now. True, true. Actually, the people who are really reaping it in is the history repeats itself people. Those guys are having a field day right now. I mean, wasn't it just like a day or two ago where, like, Russia provoked Poland and now there's a conflict brewing there? It's literally just the same thing happening over and over, man. You better hope that you don't have to concede. You do not want the ability to concede. Oh man. Okay. CZZ. And I'm pooped. No, I think from what little I know, Poland is way more ready this time around. Like Poland has definitely learned from the last two times that they need to be ready to fight back. Yeah, but Russia, I mean, they're kind of struggling in one conflict already, man. They should not be struggling as hard as they are in Ukraine. Not to say they're not a threat, obviously they are, but I don't know, man. I feel like if Ukraine has a chance, so does Poland, man. We shall see. I mean, I hope we don't see, actually. I hope nothing further happens. Or it's just one of those things where Russia's like, oh, teehee, we sent some drones into Poland, but we're not going to do anything more than that because we don't actually... We don't want to provoke anything. We just want to mess with you guys. But I don't know, man. I feel like we are headed into some very dark times. And I am not excited. Why not use a chunk miner instead of mining by hand? Perhaps because I like mining by hand. I'm just here to chill and mine, you know? Why not speed up Minecraft ticks? I mean, I had someone in my chat basically argue with me. Not with me, but basically argue that I should be playing Minecraft in a way where the mining delay between blocks is removed entirely. And I basically just had to politely explain that I kind of don't mind the limitation of how mining works in this game. It's very relaxing, it's very soothing. It's chill. I just want to mine some blocks, man. I am well aware that what I'm doing is not the most efficient. If I wanted to just do this literally as fast as possible. Could have done it with some world eaters or mods or I guess speeding up tick rate, however you want to go about it. But I'm just here to chill and big, man. Why did I use world edit? That one's my favorite. Just slash fill everything. I mean, at that point, I should just be playing on, like, super flat or something. Question is, why aren't I going slower? Well, if I go too slow, then I'll start getting impatient. I want to have the right balance of mining for myself. Will I mine air as well? Let me try. I don't know if I can do that. I should do this all 0 tools by hand. True. How long does it even take to break Deep Slate? I mean, of course I'm gonna have haste too, but... Wow. That is, quite miserable. Also, one moment. Okay, I'm back. If I wanted to go faster, I could just delete the world and add a few extra chunks. Or wait, and a few extra chunks would be removed too. True. Wait, I should just delete this world and open up Factorio. And then while I'm playing Factorio, I open up my phone and use Instagram Reels. And then instead of listening to music while I do all of that, we start listening to episodes of Family Guy. Trying to lose weight, but the McDonald's versus Taco Bell debate is calling. Taco Bell is the easy winner between that. Not for losing weight, but for which one I would eat right now. I don't think you're going to be losing weight eating either of those, though. Ugh. And I'm getting very sleepy. Probably just stream for another like 10 minutes and then I shall dip for the night. But I don't work tomorrow, so I can actually probably do a longer stream tomorrow, which would be very nice. Does the world file increase with each mined block? I don't know the answer to that, but I'm inclined to say yes, because I'm pretty sure my world has gotten bigger over time, despite me not exploring new areas. So I think the answer to that is yes. I would have thought it would be the opposite, but... Here, let me take a look at my backups folder real quick. I'm pretty sure the file size has only gotten bigger over time. Not by very much, but enough where I've noticed, you know? Backups, that's what it's called. Yeah, it's gone up. It's probably gone up like 40... God, I can't ever do the conversion. Is this 40 megabytes? My world size has increased 40 megabytes since the start of the year. Suppose this stores changes from the generated map. Possibly. I don't truly know how it works, but I mean it has gone up. Not a crazy amount, but you know, it's still like I've noticed that my world has gotten bigger over time. I mean, eventually my world is going to be at like over a gigabyte. Right now it's in the 900s for megabytes. Something about that Baja Blast. Man, I wish I can drink Baja Blast, but it's probably good that I can't really drink that anymore. Also, I would argue that Taco Bell is actually still one of the cheapest fast food places. It's just you have to order the right things to actually make it affordable. If you just order things a la carte, then you will be spending a ridiculous amount of money at Taco Bell. But they have their, like, box deal that's actually, like, a pretty good deal. You and your friends used to make new accounts on the app with throwaway emails for free burritos. Dude, I did the same exact thing, but dude, they had a deal going on for like 1 or 2 months where if you were a new account, you could get an entire box meal for $1. So it was like a drink, a taco, a side, and like a main. So basically like a $6-7 meal for $1, and it was so broken. I literally just made new emails and new accounts and just ate like a king for a while. No, yeah. Kiosk definitely shouldn't be using. At least for me, because I do use the app for Taco Bell specifically, the build your own craving box is the best deal for me. Like, it comes with the best items and side choices. And at least in my area, it's like $6.49 for like a cheesy gordita crunch, cheese and bean burrito, Fiesta potatoes, and then a medium drink. Sorry, my brain is at 0 capacity, so I couldn't remember anything. But obviously, if you want like a quesadilla, that's gonna cost you quite a lot at Taco Bell. But frankly, the quesadillas at Taco Bell are not that good anyway. Oh, that creeper tried to get me. Oh yeah, Culver's is easily like S tier for fast food. I literally have only ever had Chick-fil-A once, and it was very mid in my experience. Where's my spawn point? Around 0-0. Chick-fil-A is so good. I disagree. I didn't really care for it at all. I don't think the homophobic chicken tastes that good. Like, it wasn't bad, obviously. It's not bad food, but it was just fine. Yeah, the center point of the project is at 0-0. But yeah, Culver's is easily S tier place. I like Culver's. The only thing is that Culver's is not cheap, so I don't really go there often. Or at least if I want to feel full at Culver's, it's not cheap. And I am I am falling asleep in my chair right now. I think it is probably time to end stream for tonight. Like I said, I don't work next few days, so I could probably do longer streams. But yeah, I don't know. I'm I'm so exhausted. It's been a long work week for me. I'm just glad it's over for now. Oh. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you guys for watching. I am pooped. I'll be back tomorrow for more digging. I'll see you guys then. Have a good